Cloud is changing the world of IT, and hybrid will force changes to the cloud. Just 4 years ago, I was working for Dell, selling enterprise storage to large enterprises. And back then, as there was big machines supporting large amounts of data, the customer could not really take it for a test drive, and they had to support the shady salespeople. Then enter the cloud, and it was all magical. You should just come on dot, use the cloud services, and it was agile, fast, and like many other magic kingdoms, it was very easy to get in, but impossible to get out. This made the enterprise pretty anxious, as they already had 50 years of experience with the mainframe world, and that posed some questions for them. What are they to do with their existing infrastructure and investment? How are they going to use multiple cloud providers together, moving data from one to the other? And how can they control all these systems all together cooperating? Some of these problems were solved for the application, but data is heavy. Data doesn't move that easily. Enters Noobaa. Noobaa's software allows enterprises to create cloud services that they own. Using their existing infrastructure, we can set up a cloud-like service using resources on one site, expanding it to multiple sites. When they choose to do so, they can incorporate the cloud as a backend to the same cloud service. The application uses the same path using standard APIs, and we take care of everything from data placement to resource management to control. I'll give you some examples of how this is being used. We are working with a public cloud provider in Europe to provide regional specific services for customers that are required for regulatory reasons. We're working with one of the top analytics in the world that currently has its services on one cloud provider, but together with Noobaa, we can expand it to all of the cloud providers. And last and not least is one of the top insurance companies in the States are using Noobaa to create cloud-like hyperscale object storage on their on-premises, multiple sites, and going to the cloud going forward. Naturally, this is a huge market. Just the on-premise piece is over $4 billion today, growing due to the data growth, and the pace is about 20% a year. Now, in this diagram, you don't have the public cloud provider. It's not even represented here. The $30 billion is the gap for the hybrid world. Just for the on-premise piece, Gartner have identified the leaders, and these are the leaders, and none of them try to deal with this. None of them provide customers the ability to use existing infrastructures. None of them allow customers to use multiple cloud providers under the same service. And none of them allow customers to incorporate cloud services to add functionality to the same infrastructure. Noobaa provides all this and more. We are already available on the Azure Marketplace, allowing customers to consume data and resources from their existing data center and from others' public cloud, making it work all together. We started a company 4 years ago, myself and Guy Margalit. We've actually met 12 years ago, sharing the same cubicle at a company called Exanet, which was later on acquired by Dell, enterprise storage company. Guy led the architecture of the software, and the software is still running under the brand name of Dell Fluid File System. I was running the field, and we teamed up with Eli Hari, who brings a lot of experience in both IPOs and M&As. We've shipped the product in last September in VMworld, and have actually got several very prestigious rewards, and have shipped the Enterprise Edition this week. We are 11 employees, 2 of which are in the Bay Area, everybody very experienced in storage, compute, and security. We've raised from JVP in our crowd, and we'll do our next round somewhere down this year. As I started, the cloud is changing the world of IT, but hybrid will force change to the cloud. This is an innovative technology for a huge and growing market at the right time. Thank you very much.